Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. I can't believe I'm back here either. It's another time that I get to see you and we get to watch some quality, if you can call it that, professional wrestling. I am your Colonial Champion, Sean McCarty, back in action after a surprise absence. And let me explain what happened last week, folks. So, obviously, we were supposed to have Atlantic Coast Pro Wrestling and the National Wrestling League, our fantasy booking series. We were going to have that continue on as we both gave you thrilling and engaging material to excite the masses with. And that's what we were here to give you and to prepare for you. And unfortunately, what happened was my editing software, after putting in a solid 3.5 to 4 hours worth of editing, decided it was going to shut down unexpectedly, and for whatever reason, decided not to autosave. So all of that work in giving you the best possible programming that I could potentially muster was washed away. And I was so disheartened by this and so heartbroken that I had to give myself the personal time to recover. So we ended up not posting it. And for the sake of continuity and not giving you too much at once, we decided instead we're going to give that to you this week. And then next week is going to be Skylar's episode where we've got, I already know who the superstar spotlight's going to be. So excited to talk about him. We hopefully have a good match of the week, which I know with knowing Sky, he's going to pick a good one. But as I'm going to explain here in a second, we don't know if YouTube's still going to keep it up. And that's going to be next week. We're doing the live stream this week. As you saw in the title, The Bar versus Titus WorldWide. I feel like I saw this match already, but I may not have. We'll revisit it either way. Of course, all 4 members of this match, members of ACPW or NWL. Of course, the NWL has Apollo Crews, part of the Almighty Crew with Bobby Lashley and Eric Bischoff, and now Pat McAfee. And they also have The Bar, former ACPW talent who are in the King of Trios tournament that was held by the one and only, Heart Foundation Cup. I'm sorry. It was the Heart Foundation Cup, of course, hosted by Skylar. And we got into that. That was, of course, The Bar and Shorty G at that point. Now they are part of the NWL, I believe, current NWL Tag Champions as of this recording, if I'm not mistaken. And, of course, the number 1 contender for the ACPW Heavyweight Championship, Titus O'Neil, who's going to be taking on Jeff Cobb next month. Not in this show, but the next show. So a lot to look forward to there as far as what we're coming up with next week. But we're going to watch this match of the week. And for those of you who have been following along in the descriptions of our videos, where we've been posting the match of the weeks, most of which I have not been able to find the live stream time for, but now I do have finally the live stream time for. The match of the week we had prepared for, I think, the 19th of April, if I'm not mistaken, that got taken down by WWE, who decided that they're just going to release that again later on, probably during WrestleMania season, the way they have before. So as a result, we couldn't watch that one, so we had to improvise, baby. And now we are right here doing what we do best. It is now time. Let me get the match here so I can copy the link. Boop. Then I'm going to take that, get rid of that, come over here, do this. And then I'm going to see if Skylar wants to tag along. Because maybe we will be able to get a couple people who want to see this. I mean, I don't really remember much about this match, to be honest with you. Because this is, of course, 2018, and I'm sure I could find somewhere the notebook which contains my 2018 notes of reviews. And in any case, we're just trying to find what we need to find. And that's all there is to it. And I'm just trying to see if I can recruit some people here. And that's me. I can see myself here because I'm trying to give some links. And don't you worry about me and some links. I am just like the Legend of Zelda here. There's a link to the past right there. The past being 3 years ago. Bar versus Titus. Oh, hey, wait a second. Wait a damn second. Oh, no, that's right. It's got the same. I'm stupid. it had the same cover because I used that as the photo for the cover of the thumbnail for this video. Let's just move on to the match, shall we? So Titus Worldwide, before we get into this, Titus Worldwide wasn't nothing, was never going to be nothing. That's no offense to them. They just weren't positioned in a way that would make people want to get invested in them. I've always liked Titus O'Neil. I've always thought that Titus, even though his in-ring work was so-so at best, I still thought that his career, he had good charisma for what he was bringing to the table. And I genuinely, he's such a genuinely good person. He's so genuinely nice as a human being for all the humanitarian work he does. It's like you can't help but respect the guy. And I still think he does a good job when he hypes people. And I loved how little chemistry he had with Hogan because I don't think they wanted to be, or at least I know that Titus did not really want to be around Hulk. It kind of felt like just for the amount of, not looking at him he was doing. So with that said, Titus O'Neil always provides some level of quality entertainment, from the slide that he had to the crazy look after we saw the Firefly Funhouse Smark's Wet Dream / Abomination. We have got Titus O'Neil here and Apollo Crews, who is apparently Nigerian and doing a whole bunch of culturally insensitive garbage because it's what they do. And this is at a time when I think the two of them were with Dana Brooke for whatever reason. And then we had the Bar, who were arguably the best tag team WWE's had in years. And I would argue the Bar are better than the New Day, just for who they are, what they were, and the kind of matches they were actually putting on. They were absolutely fantastic. Sheamus, and he really, when you think about it, Sheamus has got a weird... Something about Sheamus's most recent run has just been off to me. And I feel like he should have had a match with Drew on pay-per-view, but he never did, which I think kind of hurt what they were doing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They did have a match on pay-per-view, but they'd already done 2 prior, so it didn't really mean anything. And I don't know what's going on with this whole thing with the triple threat. It was one thing with that Bobby and Drew. That I wouldn't have mind prolonged. But to add Braun into this mix, I mean, what did he do to deserve this? I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself. But the whole point of this is that Sheamus has deserved better than what he's had, especially after that garbage match he had with Riddle. So hopefully this is going to bring us back to a better time. And now that Cesaro could potentially be in the main event scene, it's nice to see Cesaro when people were really loving him doing this stuff with the Bar. So without further ado, let's see what happens in this Raw Tag Titles match. I know we're going to get caught with ads at least thrice, but this is only 15 minutes long, and they're having entrances, so this ain't going to be much. But with that said, let's see what happens. We're counting down. Of course, we are at 000. For those of you who do not have the link, it is not only in the description. For those of you watching afterwards, it is also in the live chat. So take a click on that, and we are at 000. So I'm going to let your ads play, and then I'm going to count down from 5, and we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And when I point, click. Everybody with me? All right, let's do this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right. Here comes Tits Worldwide. Even though, what is Dana wearing? What is she, like, supposed to be like the school marm? Oh God. Apollo Crews does not look like he's having fun here. And the fans do not care at all. What was coming in this though? Because this is I'm just trying to think of. Oh God, Coach! I forgot Coach had commentary. That was 2018. Wow. The crowd loved the Bar. Here comes Cesaro and Sheamus. I also think it was a good idea to have Sheamus's theme be the one that was used for the bar. Because I think that Sheamus's theme is overall better. But God, this team was so good. I feel like Sheamus and Cesaro could have easily been a tag team in many different generations. I think they both could have really fit in well. I don't know, but they honestly would have done really well in the Attitude Era. They would have done really well in the early days of Ruthless Aggression, I think. If they had peaked like 7 or 8, if they'd broken in like 7 or 8 years earlier, they would have had a really, really successful run. I think they would have had a successful run. Because it would have also been coached better as far as promo cutting and things along those lines. But I feel like the Bar was supposed to be heels here, but people just loved Sheamus and Cesaro were doing too good a work at this point. I don't know if they would have worn this same getup though in the Attitude Era. They didn't need to do that twice. Once was okay. Oh, the WWE Network. R.I.P. They're mentioning how great it's going to be and how it's going to last forever. Little did we know that it would all be lost. Oh, hot start. Hot start missed by the graphic. That's about right. This is 2018. This is High Street Kevin Dunn. Missed the hot start. I don't know why the hot start was really necessary. They're not even getting booed. They're just getting no reaction. Yeah, nobody cared about Titus Worldwide. Oh, God, this is sad. That's the problem. That was the other thing. Nobody cared about Titus O'Neil. Body slam tag. Splash. So what was this filler for? What was probably this was either right after I'm sorry, I got an ad. We'll give you the time clock here in a second. But I got a 15-second mandatory. They've been giving me this 15-second mandatory, this exact same ad since January, and I don't know why they think I care. The point is 4:04. And what was I talking about? Titus O'Neil. I was talking about I don't remember. Why did Titus stay? Oh, that was what it was. Why did Titus stay in the ring while Apollo did that splash? He could have just gotten out of the ring. I don't know what the point of that was. Oh, look. You can actually slap somebody's hand to make a tag? Fancy that. You know, say what you want about Sheamus. He lays his shit in. I always thought that Sheamus had a good look, even though he's pale. But that also just kind of separates him out from other people, you know? Yeah, see, Cesaro and Sheamus get the reaction. Titus and Apollo do not. But this crowd sounds pretty good. They must have just watched the Chamber. I don't remember when this came in. Maybe we'll look that up afterwards. Really slowing this. Well, see, this is what I like about the Bar is that they knew when to slow the pace of a match down. Titus O'Neil starts clapping. Nobody cares. Ooh, rough, man. Titus don't deserve this kind of non-reaction, but the crowd must be gassed. And also, another actual tag. Good knee, good knee. Oh, yes, good knee. I got nothing against this match. It's all right. It's sad because this is probably on one of those kiss of death spots on the card. So, like, oh boy, Coach is just not who he used to be on commentary. Or maybe he is. Oh, now they're booing Apollo. Oh man, seeing Cesaro make fun of Titus. That's his little like thing he does. That was funny. No, I like this kind of standoff. Both kind of looking for a tag here. But oh god, I wish that they wouldn't mention that. They always say, literally every time Cesaro is in here, they always mention he's pound for pound the strongest man in WWE. They say it so often it's nauseating. All right, new but that's commentary for you. Ad, same ad. Told you, same exact ad, and it's got nothing. Has nothing to do with it. If you're not in Connecticut, you're not getting this ad. But boy, have they paid for this ad to last for 4+ months. 804. So every 4 minutes we're getting one. So we are going to get a third ad here. If I had one, Coach says, if I have one word to describe tonight, it would be game plan. That's 2 words, Coach. And that wasn't even, you didn't do that on purpose. There's no way he did that on purpose. Maybe he did, but I don't think he did that on purpose. If I had one word to describe this thing, it'd be game plan. Fantastic. I wonder what Dana Brooke is writing down. I wonder if she's just like drawing she's drawing like a game of Hangman since she's playing by herself. But I will say that that the Bar are doing a really good job of keeping the heat on Apollo. Oh, this should be hot tag. Got that one in. Oh, and they actually stopped him. Why would he tag right back in? Why would he tag right back in, though? Why would Sheamus ask for that tag? That makes no sense. Oh, there's a Flair photo in the background. Not for nothing, Titus could be reaching his arm out further. Look at Sheamus's eyes. I mean, I think we all figured at this point there was no way that Titus WorldWide was going to beat the bar. No, Sheamus hanging upside down an absurdly long amount of time. And God, it's just a shame that people are still gassed. And, oh, damn, Titus got the tag first. Shouldn't have. Cesaro should have gotten the tag first, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, what a splash. Stinger splash. Halfway decent boot, halfway decent bump. Good boot, good bump. This is the last time Titus was on TV? Was this Titus WorldWide? As far as like on real consistent TV? I feel like he barely wrestles anymore. Oh, ad. You get the same ad, same spot, same thing again. If there's other people in Connecticut watching this, please tell me if you're getting this ad on YouTube. It's paid for by healthcare lobbyists. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not giving them any more free space. They're taking too much as it is. Oh, that was nice. Tag, proper tag. He thinks he's out. Sheamus with the spot there. Nice. Oh, and everybody mocks the bell. Oh, Clash of the Titus. Oh, that would be cool. That was actually a really good false finish. That was a really good false finish. That was actually surprisingly good. Oh, now they're gonna do the dive, obviously. At least he got caught, but there's always a dive. At least Apollo's look good. But is it necessary? I agree, Coach. I agree. That was another great. Now this comeback has kind of overstayed its welcome. I could have gone with a finish by now. But that's just the old school fan in me. Oh, and don't do a backslap tag. Now it's starting to hurt. I mean, good chop block. Good chop block. And that, whatever that was, did they even have a name for that at that point? That was cool, though. Okay, a little bit long on the comeback. But all in all, that was actually a pretty serviceable match. And that Clash of the Titus false finish was actually pretty damn good, if I do have to say so myself. And Titus, all of his stuff looked good. He didn't look sloppy at all. I don't know. I feel like Titus, if Titus had been treated differently from the entrance on, from the get-go, I feel like Titus would be looked at much differently. I feel like he had a lot more to bring to the table than I think he ever got the chance to express. But that was, I mean, honestly, though, that was still a pretty decent match. That was still a pretty decent match. I like how that fan went to go get a high five, and Sheamus just went behind him, and then they went to give a photo of the two of them, and they immediately cut. All right, well, that's it, folks. That's it. No, I don't need to hear any of that. So that was, honestly, that matchup was not bad. I had a fun time with it. You know, it was slow to start. The fans didn't really care. They must have been gassed from whatever they had seen before, and plus Titus WorldWide just was not going to get that over, to be honest with you. But they did a good job with it. I mean, for what it was going to be and what they could have made it be, I'm honestly pretty happy that they even posted that on YouTube and that we were able to watch that. So with that said, stay tuned for all of those guys, Titus O'Neil, The Bar, who are obviously fantastic, and Apollo Crews 2 at ACPW versus NWL episode 10 coming up this Friday, and then next Friday is the Skylar Run episode where we're going to have some terrific spotlight, a terrific match of the week, and more. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching this live stream. It's been fun to be back on the live stream circuit, and we will see you next time, folks. See you Friday right after this, which is not a commercial because it's the end of a live stream. See ya.